Meanwhile, tonight, there are still no answers in the Nancy Guthrie kidnapping investigation. The Pima County Sheriff's Office and the FBI have received tens of thousands of tips in the past 18 days, but none have produced any successful leads.
12 News journalist Gabriella Becerra has the latest from Tucson.
There were limited new developments in the Nancy Guthrie kidnapping investigation today. Now 18 days in, there are still no signs of Nancy or a suspect. The wait for DNA analysis continues in the Nancy Guthrie kidnapping investigation, but detectives are moving forward with trying to identify the person in this video.
The guy in the video. That's been our biggest, really great piece of evidence to work from.
It's been more than a week since the FBI recovered Nancy's surveillance video, where we can see a masked, armed man tampering with the doorbell camera. Sheriff Chris Nano says the holster may be unique, and they're hoping Tucson area gun shops might recognize it or the person.
Going to gun shops saying, do you recognize this gun? Do you recognize this holster? Do you recognize the person?
We visited several gun shops where employees confirmed the visit but declined to comment further. The manager of Armor Bearer Arms referred us to his Instagram post where he explains his visit from an FBI agent.
He came in wanting to know if I would be willing to just see whether or not a list of about 20 or so people had been to the shop and purchased a gun.
He said all of the pictures were men with facial hair.
I checked last names in our system, nothing popped up. That's all that happened.
12 News is also learning more about the person detained and released in last Friday's search warrant. In a statement, 37-year-old Luke Daley's defense attorney from previous cases, Chris Scalepi, tells us, quote, Scalepi Law can confirm that Luke Daley was the subject of 2 search warrants issued and served on February 13, 2026. Mr. Daley and his mother were both detained by law enforcement while the search warrants were being executed. Neither Mr. Daley nor his mother were arrested in connection to this case or any other. Mr. Daley has no link whatsoever to Nancy Guthrie and has no information related to her kidnapping, like the entire Tucson community. Both Mr. Daley and his mother are hopeful that Nancy will be returned to her family unharmed. Chris Nanos told me they presented evidence to a federal judge, got the search warrants, and processed both scenes.
Nancy wasn't there. The person of interest gave us a statement, gave us his whatever the warrant was for, maybe petition for physical characteristics of buccal swabs or photos or finger. We got everything we needed, and he is set free. Now, does that mean he's not a suspect any longer? No, we'll do our work. We've got evidence to process from the home. What if we find Nancy's DNA in that home?
A local reward being offered in this case has increased to $102,500 thanks to an anonymous donor who 12 News confirmed to be a Milwaukee attorney. That reward is being offered on top of the FBI's $100,000 reward as well. So people are encouraged to keep calling in tips to 1-800-CALL-FBI. In Tucson, Gabriella Becerra, 12 News.